Hey YouTube, Siam here. So this is a quick video for a commenter on one of the last videos I put out. So the video is the big flaw in when copying random YouTubers. I can't talk today. And it is a comment by Links. I'm sorry it's taken a week to get there. It's just been manic. Now, just for if you haven't seen this video, the quick, I guess, nutshell, that video in a nutshell is this little infographic here, where I basically say if you copy someone, you need to first of all understand the full context, the full process and thinking and strategies that person is deploying, and then you also need unlimited and unrestricted access to that person in case they're changing their mind on a trade, or they flip and reverse the trade, or they get out of it early, or etc, etc. So this is why you should never really copy YouTubers. And if you do then copy someone and you know all of the context and everything, and you have unrestricted access to that person, then you have two options. You either don't copy them at all, or you have to copy every single thing in order to hit a positive expectancy, assuming that this is a positive expectancy trader. And I guess the example here is in point 3. So assuming you're following a profitable trader with a 40% win rate, if you loosely copy them, you may copy a couple of winners, but then after 2 losing trades you may think, this person is an idiot. Think I'll give it a rest. You then may miss out on 2 stonking trades and think, balls, will start following again, only for the next couple of trades to lose. This happens all of the time. So the trader is profitable, but because you've been selective, you've ended up with a worse win rate and negative profit. And so this is why the key thing here is that if you do copy someone, you need unrestricted access to that person, so you know what's going on. Now, the comment here is by Link1233, and I will read it out. It says, "I'm a big fan. Thank you. I do mean that. I've bought and listened to your audiobook twice. Thank you. Went on the free trial to the Realistic Trade and watched every live stream and video you've ever done. Thank you so much, by the way. I do appreciate that." So I thought I would give you some feedback and probably shed some light on this person's comment. I'm a teacher and the average Joe. I really would love to afford 4K to join the Telegram and the Realistic Trade, etc. I have enough money in crypto to make so much profit that 4K is affordable. Okay. However, I just don't have that kind of money. I'm hoping at the end of the bull run I might get there, and if I do, I look forward to joining. Now, what I'll do, actually, instead of reading, I'm going to comment as we go along. So, first of all, okay, so the thing is, if you, obviously I don't know your circumstances or exactly how much you have, but by being part of our community, you have a far higher probability of actually growing your portfolio a lot faster. So, for example, I see a lot of people, I've met a lot of people that have said, "Hey, Simon, I've been in cryptos all year and I don't seem to see the profit that you've been having." And I go, "Okay, what are you in?" And nearly every single time people have got like more than half of their portfolio in Bitcoin, and I'm like, well, that's why I've said so many times, never buy Bitcoin. If your goal is maximum profits, as in like if you want to maximize the potential profits you have, buying Bitcoin is kneecapping yourself. So for example, if we were to open up TradingView and get open Bitcoin, come on internet, come on. Oh my god, living in Norfolk is like living in freaking being in Amish land. Well, this house at least. So Bitcoin, so the beginning of the year, the price of Bitcoin 1st of January was about 30k, and now it's just pipped above 50. So that's what I can't do maths. Where's my calculator? So what is that? 20k divided by 50 times, no, sorry, 30. So it's 30k. Sorry, so it's gone up 66.66% ROI. Yet my whole Kryptonian portfolio has gone up 700-800%, and that's because I don't own Bitcoin. Because Bitcoin is this massive oil tanker, or this indestructible aircraft carrier that takes 10 miles to turn around, and so it's very slow. So that's, I see this all the time, and also I see a lot of people's portfolios when I'm meeting them out and about, or new members, and they got a whole bunch of shit coins. So some of their coins have done really well, but a lot of their coins are dragging their whole portfolio down. So like, yeah, I mean, it's like, hey, I really want to remove my tooth, but I can't afford a dentist, so I'm going to learn to do it myself, and then you end up ruining your teeth and then you go to the dentist because you really need to, something like that. However, every time I watch one of your videos, I feel deflated and everything is a grey area. Now, I do this on purpose, by the way. I do this on purpose. So you'll probably see me warning people that, don't copy me, blah, blah, blah. And that's because there's so much, like the stuff I put out on YouTube is the flagpole on top of the tip of the iceberg. And there's so much context that you just don't understand. So if I'm saying, like, the reason I don't like putting actual price levels and stuff, hey, I'm buying Solana, blah, 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 or I'm doing this because it's a falling compression, whatever. The reason I don't do that is because people will then go, oh, Simon's buying at $30, he's aiming to sell at 50, and they'll just go in and hope to get out at 50 or whatever. But there's so much other stuff to trade, and then the entry and the exit. So people are obsessed with the sex of crypto. Sex is the setup, entry, and the exit. But really, trading is all about sedge-medge. Setup, entry, journal, monitor, exit, journal. Setup, entry, journal, monitor, exit, journal, and on and on and on. And part of the whole strategy is, yeah, you're looking for the setup, yeah, you're looking for the entry, but how big is your stop loss? Do you have a stop loss? Do you have a mental price limit, or do you have a mental time stop loss? What is your risk per trade? Like, how many trades do you have at any point in time? What's your total portfolio risk at any point in time? What is the volatility? What's your max drawdown that you're willing to lose? What chunk of your portfolio are you playing with? So even though I've got my Kryptonian portfolio, within the Kryptonian portfolio, I've got little sectors within that big old pie, so to speak. And some sectors may be slightly spicier than some of the other sectors. So there's so much context that I cannot say in 2 seconds or 1 minute. And that's why you have to join the community. And that's why, if we look at the portal, so part of being a realistic trader is that you have to go through the 12-month training. And I haven't logged in, but hopefully you can see. So part of the training is this 70-hour plus training course. And there's so many videos, but it goes through everything from the 5 M's of realistic trading, so this, and even when you complete all of these 70 hours worth of videos, treat it like a box set. You'll go through it in 2-3 months. That is like getting your learner plates off. It's like you're 17 years old and you now pass your test. You're still not a competent driver. There's still a lot left. And that's why every week within the realistic trader community, every Monday I put out an on-chain analysis update. So it shows you what's actually happening on-chain with the crypto market. Then there's a pure trading video every Wednesday. And then every Friday there's a live trading pub, so live Q&A. I literally just had one. And that helps develop more context. So so much. So I do this on purpose because what's happened over the years is I used to be, a lot clearer, and then have loads of idiots going, "Oh, Simon, I copied you, and you're all in on Tron," and that. Well, I'm like, oh my god, I got in Tron at 2 cents, sold at 23 cents. I made a fortune on Tron. Whereas some people got into Tron a bit late because they saw the video late and got in at like 10 cents or 20 cents, and they rode it down to 5 cents. And so that's why you need that unlimited, unrestricted access to whoever you're following. Unsure of your direction on YouTube? Really? If you've watched every video, then you'll know that I'm extremely bullish on crypto. The only direction is up, and along that upwards trajectory there will be pullbacks. If it is solely to advertise realistic trader, you're doing that and doing a good job. Yeah, it's real. I treat YouTube as more of a repository for public content. Every video you prove how you write to your students, which is fine. I do lots of bad trades as well, don't forget. However, if you're doing it to get subscribers and build a platform, you're leaving us average Joes more confused than when we started. Okay, fair one. Yeah. I'm not doing this YouTube stuff to build a massive audience, because in order to do that, you have to game the YouTube algorithm. Now, how you game the YouTube algorithm is you make 9 to 12 minute long videos, because it's all about watch time, not about subscribers. YouTube doesn't care about subscribers, they care about watch time. So you should make 9 to 12 minute long videos, and you have to have a regular cadence. So whether it's two times a week, once a day, whatever cadence you stick to, you got to stick to it. And then eventually YouTube goes, oh, you're reliable, and then they'll start putting you highlighting your videos more. Also, you got to be completely niched. Like, if I wanted to grow the quickest following possible, I'd have to pick one silo and stick to it. So crypto, I don't know, whatever, on-chain, let's say crypto on-chain analysis videos. I'd have to just do that. But I'm not a crypto person, and nor are you, nor is anyone. You should be in the world of wealth generation. That's what I am. I'm in the world of wealth generation. And crypto is one element in your wealth generation journey. Again, this is all in my YouTube videos. So crypto is just one little arrow within my quiver. And I don't want to just talk about on-chain analysis or whatever. I want to talk about everything: business, trading, investing, tech, the future of tech, all that sort of stuff. So, and because I talk about everything, that's why I have a measly 8,000 odd subscribers. If I was properly trying to game YouTube, I'd have 6-figure subscribers. So I'm well aware of that, and yeah, and I would probably make more money by monetizing it and blah blah blah. But I'm happy. I'm a busy person anyway. Use comments like "looks bearish" or "bullish," but add no context. Again, the context is understanding the strategy I'm doing. Time frames are only points, and the only people that will understand is the students that go to your Telegram. Yep, I do that on purpose. Everyone else feels deflated. I think that's probably isolated to maybe yourself, sir. Not everyone. I get different feedback from other people. It would be great to know the entry prices, but paying customers should know them. Yeah. What I'm saying is it would be nice for some more context from you. Okay, taken on board. I could probably do that. Because, yeah, it is a fine balance. If I put slightly more context in, it sort of leads people into more of a false sense of security, and they could end up hurting themselves a bit more. Doing so, TA on where coins might go by the end of the bull run, showing some fib levels on where coins might retrace to. The only, yeah, again, you need more context on fib. You can't just blindly follow fib. Only video given definitive non-grey area is the ADA video. Yeah, I mean that was like the easiest trade I've ever seen in my life. If you're looking at the building, oh yeah, and by the way, for those that didn't see that ADA video, it was this level here. I said there was no chance there was a 95% chance we'd bounce off this $1 level here. Yeah, and that was because we were sitting on a massive confluence of support. We had the round number level, so the $1 level, and not only that, we had the base trend line doing this, and so we had a confluence of support. So I guess this is a bit more technical analysis. So whenever you have a confluence of support, so at least 2 levels of key support levels, and the market smashing into it, not dribbling onto it. Dribbling market, or dribbling levels that are smothered or dribbled onto get broken, they get weaker. But levels where they're smashed into it like this, you can see it was overextended into this confluence of support. There's no chance it was going to break through here. Hence that video said I was like 95% positive it would bounce. And it bounced from $1 to $3. Beautiful. And I've been riding that all the way up. So if you're looking at building a platform where YouTuber CoinsKid does it really well, he does not say his trades but gives more context and key price points to his audience. Okay, so I don't know CoinsKid. I've watched one video for context, and he may be a nice guy, but the video I watched, his most recent video, he was more waffly and more, like there was no definitive stuff. What you'll find with a lot of these TA YouTubers is that they go, if this happens, this would happen. If this happens, this will happen. If this happens, this will happen. And so by the end of the video, you're like, wait a minute, he's just sat on the fence, or she has just sat on the fence. And then later, when the coin moves up or whatever, they simply take a snippet of that previous video and go, hey, look, here's a quick 10-second snippet of where I said, if this happened, this will happen. But watch it carefully. Every video, you'll see these TA YouTubers going, if this happens, this happens. They're like an economist. Economists go, on one hand, this could do this, and on the other hand, this could do this. You'll never find a one-armed economist. So, for me, I'd love to see a sidestep. I would love to sidestep and get more coins, cool. But I feel completely in the grey from watching your videos. Yeah, I haven't taught the sidestep strategy properly, or the spiky fade strategy, which is like the brother and sister of, they're like brothers, they're like siblings, the spiky fade and the sidestep. So I do my own research good. I'm not confident in myself, so just hold off for dear life and hope to make some small gains. Do the Kryptonian portfolio. You'll more than trump Bitcoin returns. hope the feedback helps. It does, and I massively thank you for the time it probably took to compose that. I do appreciate and I respect it. So the other thing is, like, if you go to the Realistic Trader, every now and then I hold a 3-day trading test drive, and I'm holding the next one in 2 days and 19 hours. So 6th, 7th and 8th of September. So from 12 o'clock till 2 o'clock every day for 3 days, I'm doing a 2-hour live session. So 6 hours of live teaching by me, and you can prod my brains, pick my brains, ask anything you want. I'll be going through proper context. So yeah, it's free. So there's like a deposit, but you get it back when you rock up. So this is just to get rid of time wasters. So yeah, and I do this every now and then. But yeah, I hope it helps. And thank you. And I hope you all got into Solana. I do remember saying Solana is one to watch out, and we got back in Solana around sort of $10. That's great. However, I made an error. I got out at 113 and it's buggered off. Oh well. Right, toodaloo. Bye. Have a good weekend.